All right. I am moving down, and you are live.
All right, hello everyone. Welcome back. It's been a while. I'm sorry for the hiatus we took last month, but conflicting schedules and all that. But yes, we are back with another episode of Speakeasy Conspiracy. I welcome you all here. Welcome everyone. And I am completely flipping this intro because that's how I usually roll with things. Okay, let's get right into things. So I am your game master, or as the lovely Call of Cthulhu calls my title, the Keeper for this evening, Shock Point Failure. Let's see. Let's go ahead and introduce our players for this evening because things are a bit odd tonight. Let's go ahead and start with. Let's go in overlay order, clockwise. Hey, Janie, why don't you start us off tonight?
Hi.
Eloquent as always, Janie. Thank you. But yes, so let's go on ahead. Cass.
Hello.
Okay, so the bed has been set tonight.
I will say more than hello because I would like to get out of here alive, and I will kiss ass if I have to.
You could have also went with the third law of comedy, but okay.
No. Goodbye.
Do you even know what the third law of comedy is?
Yeah.
Or at least my formulation of it, anyways.
Is it 3 is the magic number? Or is
The
that
third
Full
breaks
House
the
Rock?
set.
Oh. Well. My bad.
But hey, you still have an intro to do.
Okay, well, Hi. It's the anxiety shock. Okay, for real. Okay, fine. Hi, I'm LC. I'm optimistic on all social media. I play Piplang. I'm not anxious at all. Have not been for 2 months. Did not cry every day ever when I woke up. Did not yell at Cass. Did not yell at Shock. Sometimes I yell at Janie. I don't know where I'm pointing. That's my intro. Take it away, Shock.
All right, thank you for that. All right, so as a quick heads up, this game is in the Call of Cthulhu system, which, as usual, is a bit on the darker side of things. We will cover topics that may be sensitive to players and audience alike. Now, while we at the table have all safety tools in place, in the event that things get a little too hot and heavy for anybody, feel free to step back, take a break, and come back whenever you're good and ready to do so. That being said, tonight's particular session may include topics covering death, physical and emotional trauma, abandonment, and a slew of other things depending on how well my players go. And Cass, are you meant to be muted right now?
Yeah, I am. Fine.
All right. So, with that said, as a quick recap from last session, our lovely ladies here have met and had a wonderful dinner with their serpentine acquaintance, ally. Would any of you, besides maybe Tiffany, call him a friend?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I wouldn't even call him a friend. I got other plans for him.
I'm gonna fucking throw up. Janie just no.
Okay. But yes, like I said, they had a wonderful dinner at the lovely Hotel Monteleone in... Why do I keep on putting the C in there? It's Monteleone. That's how I just realized I keep on mispronouncing it last episode. But yes, the Monteleone Hotel in New Orleans. Lovely place, great food. It's a bit before the times before they installed the revolving diner, but it's coming. That being said, you all made a... Would you prefer agreement or deal with Adahe?
Deal.
Which one's the better option?
We
Yes,
made
semantically.
deals. We made deals.
I don't sometimes when I agree with someone I don't necessarily shake their hand with blood. So like usually it's just like, yeah, I also agree that pizza is a really good food. And that does not end in a bloody handshake, so deal.
Okay, so they made a deal with Adahe. And if I'm not mistaken, Adahe did mention that you had an opportunity to free yourself of at least one favor by acquiring something of his currently in the hotel. Now, he did leave off with a particular question. Does anybody remember what that is?
Is this the one you sent? Is this our homework?
No, that's a completely different thing.
I didn't write it down. Elsie?
Hold on. At what point did he say this? Because there was one
Yeah.
point I did stop taking notes.
Literally the last thing Adahe said before the episode ended.
No, I forgot. I finished this 2 days ago and I forgot.
Yeah.
What is it, Shock?
What did he
Please.
say, Shock?
He
I
asked
will
the
pull up
group,
the YouTube link. I will do it.
how do you feel about ghosts?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How do we feel about ghosts? Yeah. How do we feel about ghosts?
It's not Christmas time.
It's now written on my paper.
A good question.
No.
Is this one I'm supposed to answer like right now? Because
No. It was more of a rhetorical question. Kind of a tip off of, hey, this is what you're about to deal with if you're going to go after this thing for me.
Fucking fine.
my gut reaction to say he's joking, right? But I feel like that is not the vibe.
I
We
think
should be putting down opening up 2 months later.
I think Tiffany's response is, "This is New Orleans. They're everywhere." Oh.
All right.
How
So-
does Hattie feel about ghosts, though?
She just wants to get this over with.
Fair.
To be fair, Hattie's only got 3 things to get over with, so that's really lucky.
And I should have 0.
0?
I wasn't involved with this. This
Oh,
wasn't
that's right.
fault.
Hattie has 0.
True.
Oh, no,
Hattie has 0.
Do I have 0? Did that take them off?
No, I thought this was a bit.
No, I'm just saying I should have 0 because I wasn't involved.
Oh, you should have 0. Yeah, we should both have 0.
But I
Shock.
have 3 because
Yeah, no. You had
Look,
deliberately
we-
asked him for stuff. You asked him for stuff.
I have
Then I
10
should have
favors.
I didn't really.
I didn't
You
do
asked-
shit. Hattie didn't do shit.
Hattie is
True.
innocent.
True, Hattie does not have any skin in the game, except for her conscience. However, Pip has skin in the game. You
Well, now
asked
I
Hattie
do.
for stuff.
I asked for one thing. I just asked for one thing.
You asked for something that he deliberately explained to you was a very involved issue.
Kill issue, maybe. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get myself killed.
I have 10 favors.
All because of you all. This
I
is
didn't
nothing.
Janie, please. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Janie, please,
Yeah.
I didn't-
Decisions were made.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. All right. I'm really nervous. I'm sorry.
Did you take your medicine?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have my Celsius.
Okay.
Okay. So, Adahe would go ahead and proceed to explain that the particular artifact he believes is currently housed inside the hotel on the 14th floor. And he does mention that you have about a week's time to get it at this particular moment. Hattie, through your own context, you would be aware that Professor Alden from the Miskatonic University is only going to be in town for about a week.
Okay.
And to refresh everybody's memory, who Professor Alden and why that particular name should be important, Elsie, do you want to answer that question?
Yes. Professor Alden is in cahoots with the Miskatonic University and also is the proprietor who employed the McCarthys to get the snake venom and sniped it from Geo. I have more notes, if you want me to go on.
I mean, go on as far as you wish.
Oh, okay. All right. He is in blue. I did not finish that note, so it's on the Word document. All right. He works in anthropology at Miskatonic University. He is the guy above the McCarthys running the show with Adahe. The deal that Alden brokered was to maintain the ritual that Adahe would supply the venom, and at the end of the deal, they would hand over the stone and resources necessary to restore his son. It was done 8 months ago. Alden knows exactly what we need. Adahe also knows exactly what he needs to restore his son, aka the errands he wants us to run. His son was killed about 50 years ago. Alden also has copied some passages from a significant artifact and is trying to build a power base in a more centrally located port town. And something gave open fire on criminal shit if needed. I don't know what that means. That's about all I have.
Cass, can you process and translate Elsie notes for me? Because I don't even know what she means by those last set.
He copied some passage. This is verbatim what you said. This is not.
No. That part I get.
Oh, I don't know that last bit.
Yeah, that last bit.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's on me. Sometimes I write notes and it's. But that's it. That's every time he was ever mentioned in this game.
Well, there was one other time he was mentioned. He was kind of at another table inside the diner while you were having.
He was there, and Cece is also there, and I want to murk her first.
Yes.
Sus. Absolutely the imposter.
I haven't even introduced them yet.
Cece?
Cece was at the tea party. We met Cece.
That's how.
Yeah, no. Cece, yeah, she's been introduced. No, I'm talking about something else entirely. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
Look, it's okay. Go on.
So, just as a fun fact, the amount of content I have planned for this campaign, at the rate we're going, we might see a anniversary episode.
That first Saturday of February.
Well,
assuming, of course, everybody doesn't end up dead at the same time.
Will I still be then?
First of all, Hattie can't die.
Hattie's not allowed to die. We've decided.
Okay, I'm just.
Well, it's up to you to keep that promise then.
Yep.
All right,
okay, Jamie.
Confused at that time, or will I not be confused anymore?
All right. So, like I said, you have a week's window, so you could either move right in right now and try to secure the artifact immediately after your lovely meal with the snake man, or knowing that you're dealing with some ghosts, you could do some research, get some materials, ready up for it.
But what about these questions you asked us?
Oh, those will come in. Don't worry.
Okay.
I have plans.
Fine. Okay. Well, you guys do what you want. I'm still sitting at the table with Adahe.
Yeah, I guess me too. I don't. I could excuse myself to go to the bathroom and never come back, but I have deals to do now, I guess. Also, how do we fight ghosts? Or ghosts? I mean, this is Pip talking, which is to say that at this point, I feel like ghosts could be real. Apparently, ghosts could be real. So how do you deal with ghosts, if that is in fact what you are implying?
Well, Oddhay would go ahead and explain. Well, there's a myriad of options you could do to deal with ghosts. Depends. Do you want to get rid of the ghost? Do you want to just not deal with the ghost? Or do you want to contain the ghost?
So the correct choice of those is what's going to be most beneficial to us to getting this done fastest and safest, obviously.
Oh, none of them are safe.
None of them are safe. I believe
Then wouldn't getting
The
rid of them so
question
they can
is,
rest easily be
Is
best
the
option?
ghost an ingredient? And by that I mean, is the ghost Adahe's son's soul floating around?
R.I.P.
Fortunately, no. The ghost is not my son. So, no. Getting rid of the ghost is not off the table, if that's what you're asking.
Who is the ghost of?
Well, the most active one is some brat that died like 30 years ago.
What does that mean, Mr. Adahe?
Quick pause of the narrative. Fun fact. The Monteleone Hotel, the 14th floor, is actually known to be haunted by the child of a toddler that died in the 1890s.
That tracks. Your girl's from the most haunted city in the U.S., so I got you. I've never seen a ghost.
So the ghost is roughly my Tiffany's age.
The ghost is a toddler, so yes.
Yeah. Tiffany's 35.
You know,
As a keeper, I feel obligated to point out a particular phrase he did say.
Mm-hmm.
The most active one.
the most malicious.
I wrote it down.
The most powerful.
Not necessarily.
About to get fucking narked by a fucking toddler. Murked by a toddler.
I mean, it'll be something to check off my GM bingo card. Killing the players with a toddler.
No?
Death by baby.
You know, can't say I'd be mad. 'Cause that's pretty great. Murked by baby. It's me.
Actually, I should probably do that. A GM bingo card. Kind of like achievements for GMs.
Do
I,
it.
I think that's a great idea.
I love this plan. Do it.
It is a Twitter trend right now, bingo cards.
Mr. Adahe, I do have a couple questions.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly are we retrieving?
An artifact. A souvenir of past times, if you will.
Did you get more specific with it?
I'll see that you're going to have to find it. Might as well. is a small statuette.
Of.
A winged snake.
Would I recognize what that is, Shock?
Why don't you roll an occult check, Cass?
No, I was about to say that's probably for the best idea. I'll roll an occult.
Maybe if I don't make the first roll of a game, it'll, like, my luck.
32, and I had to roll under a 70.
That's
Oh, yeah, that's right.
under your half.
Yeah, yeah. You stacked it to a occult.
I did stack occult real good.
All right. So, as a quick refresher for those of you unfamiliar with Call of Cthulhu, it is a D100 system where you pretty much all you have to do is roll under your score. There are some modifiers to this, but that's generally the principle. So, yes, Cash rolled damn well.
As always.
Not as
Bullshit.
always. Don't say that. I started off this campaign with a bad roll.
Take my bad luck.
I sent you good luck dice. Hush.
Thank you.
But with a 32, was it?
Mhm.
So that would net you that you are aware that a winged snake probably refers to a coatl, which is a wisdom or generally good spirit, or well, maybe good.
Benevolent.
Benevolent, yeah.
Ish.
Yeah. Ambivalent. Ambivalent. There it is. Ambivalent spirit of the Central and South American region.
He and I had coffee the day before this, and he mentioned down south.
Yeah, he did.
Oh. Yes, he did. Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
you did.
Yes, he did.
Then you will just see Tiffany's head cocked to the side like a puppy. An old friend of yours, like the ones you mentioned yesterday.
He pauses for a second, and yes.
All right. Huh.
Ade as friends.
Close of friends were ya, Mr. Otahay?
Must be nice. Let's all see. Same.
Close enough that I regret losing a memento.
Did you say you bring him as a memento?
Regret losing him as a memento. Or
Okay.
regret losing him.
I was like, is this a fucking other snake in a statue? I'm gonna yell.
That's what I was worried about. Too many snakes.
No, there's only a limited number of snakes we're gonna have you to deal with directly.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? I told you, Shock, I have nothing in my life causing me stress and anxiety and static brain anymore. I'm unhinged.
She is. Can confirm.
Right.
All right. Otahay. Mr. Otahay. Apologies. Professor Alden sitting over there. How worried should we be about him?
He plays a dangerous game that is most likely going to get him killed long before it's going to be an issue for anybody else. That being said, if he is allowed to succeed in his foolhardy ambitions, they could be rather disastrous to your current little empire of yours.
Just mine? There's a few of us at play in town.
Ah, I apologize. I meant the greater empire that you serve. Or at least, maybe not. You do break rather few laws.
So I'm understanding the American government and its imperialistic tactics?
What else would you call something that tries to expand from
Oh.
sea to shining sea?
Oh, I'm aware. It's absolutely an empire, but just clarifying. I don't serve them if I can help it.
But further clarification. Yes, to its imperialistic goals, to its very survival, to its people, however you feel like. If he's allowed to succeed, problems are around. He's more likely to die, though.
Is he summoning a spirit?
More seeking knowledge that he shouldn't.
I heard from a reliable source that, this isn't too beneficial, more than the American government, I should say, is at stake here. And while that is obviously important to the well-being of all of us at the table, considering none of us are immortal gods except for you, how do we make sure that he doesn't succeed?
Well, I believe you are rather well acquainted with individuals who are in favor of not allowing Odin to get his power base that he seeks here. Working alongside their goals would probably stymie Odin's.
You mean Geo?
Is that what he's going by?
Mr. Otahay, you say these things and they make me uncomfortable. Considering how close Geo and I have been in the past, what do you mean? Is that what he goes by now?
I mute myself. I'm sorry.
I've been around for a long time. I know of a lot of people. If Geo is who I think he is,
La Volpa? I think that's what we named him, right? The fox?
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No, he is not who I think he is. He wouldn't be that on the nose.
Geo isn't exactly subtle.
Well, it sounds like Geo might work for who I'm thinking about then.
And who is that?
You think I'm the only, let's say, animal spirit in operation in this land?
Absolutely not. And I'll gesture to my hair and be like, I know that, like, it's growing in white now, like.
I wouldn't quite put that in the same category as me.
And what category would you put it in? Might as well keep things organized.
You're an intellectual, aren't you?
I went to school.
And I was quite intelligent.
be very careful with that curiosity of yours.
I'm curious, what category?
He plays himself to be something of an old one. He would say great. I wouldn't see it.
I think Cass just made the realization that I made just a second ago. Yeah.
I'm just watching that meltdown. You okay?
I'm fine. I'm not scared.
You remember that nickname Kuma gave Penelope? That makes 3 of us. We're all 4. So.
Shock. What would Tiffany know of the great old ones?
You can make an occult check at your 5th score.
Okay. I cannot make this up. I hit it exactly. I rolled a 14.
Are you serious?
I'm not even kidding, Shock. I'm taking a picture. Where's my phone?
Can you make all of my rolls like?
No. The
'Cause
green one is the hundreds position. I shook. Oh my god.
I have to do this. I hate the fact that I have to do this, but I have to do this.
I'm literally shaking right now.
I'm going to ask for a sanity check.
Okay.
Why do you hate that you have to do this? Fucking.
Because I'm punishing her for making a good check.
Tiffany has the most sanity in this
do.
entire crew. I need to go to therapy.
Let's see,
to get
stop
my
talking.
sanity okay.
Does my sanity regenerate or am I still lower? Okay.
You're still lower.
You
Okay,
have
so I gotta roll under an
actively go
84.
out to try to regain sanity.
The only way to regain sanity in
I
this
rolled an
game is
11.
house rules or going to therapy.
I rolled an 11. I'm under an 84. I'm fine. Cassidy's not. Tiffany's great.
So, even with that, yes, you are aware of the great old ones, but actively calling the knowledge leaves a scratching feeling in the back of your skull.
Got the brain itchies.
Then Penelope, you will literally see, for the first time in the couple months you've known Tiffany, fear and a full body shudder. And then I will clear my throat. What the fuck was one of them doing in the swamps?
Do you think I know what the hell they do half the time?
Now I know why you said asking the name would be dangerous. Thank you for that.
Right. So, any further questions, or should we move on to dessert? No. Stop it. Down.
No, honestly, that was all Cass, because Tiffany is just shook. No time for shenanigans seducing the snake man. She is afeared.
You okay, OC?
Yeah. I'm having a debate with myself in my head. But it's fine. You guys can have dessert. I am, again, really anxious in game. Also out of game. I'm not eating.
I need my emotional support M&Ms for a minute.
Okay.
Not sponsored.
We could be, though.
Yes, please. M&Ms are gluten-free. I can eat them.
Yeah,
Janie.
Jada with the Wendy's. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I mean, they can
Actually-
sponsor us too. I don't care.
You know what? Do I get my answers that I requested that got me, another deal with you before or after they're completed?
It will take me a little time to find that out. We only just made the deal.
So you're telling me that I just made another deal with you for information you don't even have yet?
Information that I could get, yes.
Would it be out of
Penelope,
place
remember he's bound by the deal as well.
I want collateral.
You want collateral. More so than what the deal is already requesting?
Yeah, I do. I understand completely. Like you said, I am an intellectual.
So what collateral do you want other than what protections I can offer from things beyond your ilk?
So no matter what, we still have to complete the deals. It's sealed. To my understanding, that's what the blood was for. I don't understand much after that, but I know that's pretty binding. What happens if you can't get the information? Then I made a deal for nothing. That one extra deal was for specific information that you told me was a creature that did this. Now, I don't know if I completely believe you, but given what we've gone through already, my gut says to believe you, unfortunately. So that one single deal is writing on whether or not you can get that information. What if you can't?
Well, if I can't, I will suffer consequences. But if that is not to your satisfaction, if I cannot supply the information, what do you want in exchange?
Favor. You play in favors, right?
He doesn't really say anything, kind of gives you a deadpan stare, saying that he did request favors from everybody. So yes, he does play in favors. Alright. So, alright, I can see that. Favor for a favor.
No funny business. No need to do another contract. No need to make another deal. Rather not slice my hands twice, but on good faith, a favor for a favor.
He nods at that. Now, so we can either fast forward and let you guys gather what supplies and do what research you would want, or you could just dive right in and try to achieve the objective. It's up to you. Or you could hang around and keep talking to Adahe.
I had a plan, and yeah, it just went out the window. I had a plan, and
Well, have the turntables turn.
the Rammies all the way down.
Cass said in the chat that Penelope was panicking last session. No, she's still panicking, and I think that's it. That's the amount of courage is spent just then. She's like, it's like a kind of situation, and she's ready to go. Let's go. I'm gonna get up.
I will just look at Penelope and say, Dolph should be waiting outside. I'll be there in a minute.
Fine. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
You get a laugh out of her at that.
So, seeing that Kaylee is not here, Dottie, I would imagine, has already departed, probably to report to her supervisors about this particular situation. And I'm guessing Hattie is also going to join Pip on leaving.
Yeah, you have to go. She's out. She's not
Okay.
dealing with this. She has to.
This is why Hattie's gonna live.
Okay, so it is now just you and the, to quote chat, chaotic bisexual snake god sitting at the table.
I'm like picking at dessert. Suddenly lost my appetite. Do you think it's still hanging around?
I cannot be 100% certain, but given that a new coat hasn't popped up out of nowhere yet, I doubt it's still hanging around this particular area.
You, based on comments you've made, know my family history. Mr. Otahay, we've never come up against something like that.
Of course not. You still exist.
Why do I still exist? It got hands on me and... Oh shit, it got hands on Theo. How are we alive? Why? Everything I know about them says that I should have died that night. Not come out with a new hair color.
Yeah. They... Either they wanted you alive for whatever reason, or just did not care enough to kill you.
All right. I'm running through all possibilities because this is what I do. What if I was left alive because it saw all of this coming and I'm here to do its bidding unknowingly?
Then what does that change?
You might have noticed I'm stubborn, Mr. Otahay.
Mhm.
Changes a great deal.
Does it? Going down this particular rabbit hole, you have to ask yourself, are you stubborn because you're just stubborn? Or are you stubborn because it wants you to be stubborn?
Yeah.
This is a rabbit hole you don't want to go down.
It laid hands on me. It laid hands on someone I care for. And has literally haunted my dreams for the past decade and a half. I don't appreciate not knowing what power I'm serving.
Well, I'm fairly sure Professor Alden might have a few things stashed away in his supplies that might be of some help in that regard, then.
Understood. And Geo's superior? Because I was very close to Giovanni. And I want to know what he's into now.
Well, if Geo Superior is who I think they are, they're either legitimately just playing at being a gangster, or they have their own plans.
Who do you think they are? Please, quit mincing words with me.
Just a fox I met that liked to travel from the east.
Northern Europe or Southern Europe?
Further east.
Would Tiffany know what a kitsune is?
God, no.
Didn't think so.
I'm not even gonna ask for a check. No, you
No.
would not.
Okay. I have to write it in my notes, so.
Shock?
City.
My heart. My favorite.
Anyway.
I will admit, I'm probably leaning more towards the Korean variant.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shinryeong? No, fuck. That's the skin. It's
I know this.
Kumiho. It's Kumiho.
Yeah, Kumiho. Yeah.
That was in
Okay.
that was in
Anyway.
country. So
Yeah. I think once everybody else had left, I had put myself in a chair at the end of the table when Adahe was in the booth, right?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as Pip and Hattie and Dottie have all left, I have gone and sat next to him, and I'm just kind of slumped against the back of the booth. I would like to trust you, Mr. Adahe. I know you have your own agenda here. I know you have no interest in us, really, but I don't believe you want a great old one wandering around either.
They tend to cause problems, yes.
Favors aside, if I asked for help, would you help me?
By the terms of our deal, depending on the situation, I would be obligated to. Outside of that, I feel I'm a bit too invested in you and your friends to just let it go unanswered, at the very least.
Invested. Interesting. I'll see you at Sunday dinner then. Maybe before that if we get what you need. And she will just reach out and start to grasp his shoulder and think better of it, and then just slide out of the booth.
hey, we just gonna leave Dustin there?
Oh, I
I think
apologize.
Dustin's gone.
Yeah, I think Dustin either
Dustin,
left
I
with
think, left
Patty,
Yeah.
or he left rather early.
Yeah. Once I signed the contract for him and took on his favors, he was gone.
He said yeet.
Yeah.
Good for him. I hope he lives his best life. Being a little shit.
He better.
All right. Well, I did sort of write Dustin to be a little shit at times.
Oh no! We lost Shock! Chaos!
What did y'all do?
We didn't do anything! This wasn't me! We lost
Okay.
Shock.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I'm the keeper now! Haha, look, on the
Cass
overlay.
is the keeper now.
We don't have your picture.
Uh,
Stop.
Oh no. Fail's running tech, I don't... Is
There we
he
go.
here?
It auto fixed it.
Did it?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what was the last thing I said before my Discord decided to try?
While Dustin is a
There's
little,
a little
at
shit.
times.
Yes. While I wrote Dustin to be a little shit at times, in his defense, you did try to put him in a very awkward position when you met him at Dottie's house.
Yeah, but if we hadn't, we'd all be dead.
That is true. To a degree.
Also, not my fault. I was trying to look out for his well-being. We don't have penicillin. He got stabbed.
I'm just gonna hide for the rest of the session.
Yeah, Cass is game over. Well, how the turntables turn, Cassidy. I'm sorry. All right.
I'm so
I'm still
excited though. This is great.
Okay. So, now, general question back to the group. You have a week to work with. Do you just dive in? Do you spend some time researching, gathering supplies, and whatnot?
Researching. Do something else with everybody else first, but I'm going to fucking talk to Geo.
Wait, no, I want to go talk to Gio. I forgot.
You
why I
do.
wanted-
You go talk to Geo. We don't have to go together.
Forgot why I wanted to talk to Gio. I'm not gonna lie, that was a month ago. I think, besides going to talk to Gio at some point, whenever I remember what I wanted to actually talk to him about, I'd probably want to do research with Hattie, because both of us are probably at least somewhat decent at, I was going to say reading, because I definitely didn't put points in library. I'm good at reading.
Before we tackle that, I do have one particular question I need to ask. Cass, Tiffany ever tell Pip about Gio's comments when Tiff informed him of Pip's current living arrangements? Remember the whole Pip's oh, okay, so let me rephrase my statement. If anything happens to her, I'm killing one of your brothers.
Oh, yeah, that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I think as we're walking out of the hotel, I will inform Penelope of everything that I have heard, except for what I promised Ada I would not share. And I will tell her, you need to keep yourself safe, because anything happens to you and Gio has threatened to kill one of my brothers. I don't know what his interest is in you, and I'm not exactly thrilled to hear that.
I believe he specified the Playboy one.
He'll kill Dolph. And I'm gonna say that where my brother, Dolph, can hear it, because he's with us.
I'm sorry. The mob boss. The mob boss who I am only involved with because I was maybe looking for something to sell again. That was not mine. Some might call that stealing, but I'm like, is it really stealing if you wouldn't have missed it in the first place? Was nothing to do with me, who set me up to go to this barn in the middle of nowhere, almost got me killed, does not even know who I am.
You think he doesn't know who you are?
He thought I was a kid.
I don't know who you are, and I have very specifically not looked.
It's not what I meant, but I appreciate it.
With the information Adahe just told me, whoever Geo is working for, they know who you are. Almost certainly. Which means you mean something to them now. Something tells me threatening my brother is leverage to make sure that someone's keeping an eye on you. And I would have done that anyway, obviously. But Penelope, what happened that you want a name so desperately to clear your own? Because if you keep that to yourself, I don't know that you're going to walk away from this in one piece. I don't know if I can help you, but I can help you try to find out. We lost Shock again. Janie's the keeper now.
Okay.
All right, so what are we rolling? God damn it.
We're rolling.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're rolling. Navigate.
No,
Navigate,
that's
okay.
not funny. Okay, no, I'm not, because I didn't put anything in navigate.
I didn't either. And I failed it.
Okay, wait. All right. Let's see. All right. 10s? No, I got a 60. I failed it.
You roll navigate, and you get to a doorway.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you open it?
Yes, we're opening the door, Janie.
No, we failed navigate. This could be a bad door. Okay, well, Cass, open the door.
Yeah, I'll open the door. Oh, I'm the keeper now.
Oh.
Open the door. There are no consequences to that action.
Oh, for the love of all that's holy, what is with my Discord right now?
Yeah, Discord is possessed.
Turn your camera off and back on because you're frozen. There he goes. All right.
So you open a door. Home.
And you're what?
You're home.
Is it my home?
Whose home? Is it mine or is it Cass's home?
Yeah, this is important information.
It is Pip's home.
Oh, that's scary.
I can't answer this question. It's a nice home. It's fully furnished. There's a library. She has 2 parents and 3 sisters. 2 sisters. She's the oldest.
Yeah.
No animals, lots of plants in a greenhouse as well as an outside garden, but the garden is not vegetables, it's only florals.
Your mom is making dinner and your sisters are all sitting at the table laughing together.
You know, my heart. Oh, we had him and we lost him again.
This is, maybe restart your computer?
Yeah, restart your computer, Shock.
Oh, for the love of God, what is with you?
We're doing character development, it's okay.
Yeah, we're
Screen
fine.
time
We're keeping the people entertained.
It's almost like my computer knows I'm stacking up to build its replacement, so it's just failing on me to piss me off.
I would restart it.
Yeah.
And I sent them to Pip's house on a failed navigation, and everything is happy there right now.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Mm-hmm. Her mom probably wouldn't be cooking dinner though. I don't think she cooks. But
They're
somebody
rich. They're
rich.
rich.
Well, she's in the kitchen.
Pip comes from money.
Are you going to check what's going on in the kitchen, or?
Yeah. What's going on in the kitchen, Janie?
Your mom is standing by the sink with a knife.
My mom's about to fucking kill me. That's fair. You know what? Probably. Honestly, at this point, probably.
Janie, you don't know because, Elsie has yelled at me about her backstory enough that I know things. You do not know how spot on you are for how
really
scary this is.
I'm literally walking on
You are
eggshells right now.
psychic.
Yeah, okay, what's my mom doing with the knife?
Yeah.
Chopping up something bloody.
Is it her dad?
He deserves it. He's a banker. He deserves it. Let them make cake.
See, I don't know a lot about Pip, so I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really funny. It's very good. Very spot on.
She holds up, turns around, and is holding up a ring.
Okay.
I saw
Okay.
the look on your face.
Okay. Holding up a ring. What ring is it, Janie? I'm really vibing with this. Keep going.
This is great.
I hope he restart the computer because I'm about to have to switch it to Tiffany's house because
Because this is spot on. This is so scary.
It's a wedding ring.
uh-huh. To be fair, I have brought up her engagement ring. Okay.
Yeah.
I have.
Mm-hmm.
It's the engagement ring.
Your brother tells you it's time for your wedding. And I'm doing this not knowing much about this character, you all, just so you know.
Yeah, no, Janie doesn't know anything. I need you guys to know this. This is
Okay,
great.
this is where I put the pin in it, Janie. This is where I put the pin in it.
It's too good.
Next
Oh,
time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Shock, how you doing, man?
I'm getting there. I just have a.
I need you to come back, Shock. I think I gave them unrealistic expectations.
I would love it if Shock didn't, because if Shock does that, then I'm fucked.
Oh man,
That
was so good.
If Shark
Janie?
does what now?
Oh, Janie was narrating a nightmare scenario, and it was just really way too close to Penelope's backstory without her knowing anything about Penelope's backstory.
but normal backstory, like her family stuff.
Yeah.
And then I had to leave the room.
Yeah.
I see. I'm gonna have to rewatch the
You're gonna
video.
have to rewatch. It was scary,
It's
accurate.
really good. Janie, I wish I could give you 1,000 applause right now because I am sent. You know what? Fucking send tweet. Fucking send tweet. On God.
Oh man, so good. That was amazing.
I hope Kian saw that because that's Kian's trigger right there. Like the good kind.
Kian saw it. Kian saw it.
Kian goes, please, Elsie, let her be happy. And I said, no, Kian, I can't.
All right, let's see if
There
that's
he is.
okay. Is everything stable?
For now, yeah.
I did not pretend to be keeper while you were gone at all.
No. Hi, Mako.
All right.
We are perfectly innocent children.
Crap.
It was.
Where was I before everything crashed?
So Tiffany is asking Penelope to tell her what happened, because obviously someone knows who she is, and if something happens to her, then something happens to Dolph, and so we should probably not Sorry, I'm getting some DMs. Probably not fuck around and find out, because if she needs to stay safe, and if that's gonna happen, then she needs to let Tiffany know what exactly happened. And I was gonna respond. I can respond now. We good? We caught up?
Mm-hmm.
I could have spent that whole time thinking of what to say, and then I didn't.
Right.
I can't right now, not here. There are too many people, and I don't think I'm ready to talk about it yet.
Take your time. Just be safe.
Trying.
I don't say that for selfish reasons alone. I do think we are friends, Penelope, but please.
I don't have any plans to die anytime soon, but I also don't have any plans to let the people who took me in get thrown to the wolves because of my follies. So, I'll do my best.
All right. And don't worry about the big idiot. He'll take care of himself.
I wish I could believe you, but from what I've heard, I don't think that's a very smart, not smart, very reasonable ask.
He will if he knows what's good for him, and I will glance over my shoulder at Dolph like big sisters do with their younger brothers.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right. So, to retake over my position as keeper, I believe it was Hattie and Pip that was going to go do some research now. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, but now, Tiffany is not allowed to go see Gio without me because that changed a lot. So I do remember now what I wanted to talk to him about. So wait, no, I don't. But now I have something. So it's probably better. This is probably better than whatever I thought about. I think I was just gonna thank him, but now I don't want to thank him. Now I'm pissed. Anyways, yes. Research first. Thank you.
Okay. So, just out of curiosity, are you going to take advantage of Hattie's connections to the college and use their library to help you research?
Yes. Well, Hattie is. I don't know what Pip's doing, but that's what Hattie's doing.
No, you are up. That's your profession, is researching. My profession was not. So I'm gonna follow your lead.
Okay. I just want to double check something. I think I got the wrong book.
What are you looking for?
Just double checking how research actually works.
Fair. That is a mechanic I do not know.
But what you could do is you could give us all the level of 100 in research.
No.
Okay, well, hear Janie out. You didn't even let her argue, so
All right.
maybe she has some points.
Oh, fair. What's your argument?
Why do you put this pressure on me?
I thought you had an argument, Janie.
Well, the argument is that, please, pretty, please.
No.
It's a solid argument, though.
Honestly, I don't think Adahe ever said please when he asked us for favors, so I kind of think please is a good argument here.
You're right. He didn't use the word please. At all. Ever.
I know.
Can I get him to
he's
say
an ego-
please?
Okay, I need a spray bottle exclusively for Cass now.
No. Bad.
Okay.
I can't not think about that now, so.
Okay, let's see, page 82. Switch it a bit. And yes, the audience is getting a good experience of what it's like playing this game at the table. Where the game pauses for a second while the keeper looks something up to make sure, how the hell does that actually work?
Easy. You just give us the roll.
Mm-hmm.
That way you don't have to worry about worrying yourself. You're really concerned about looking at the rule. This way you don't have to be that concerned about it.
Well, there's that approach. Yes.
And then you wouldn't have to find your book. You can just do what you do
Vibe.
best.
Yeah.
All right.
I just googled it too.
So it looks like research is just straight library use, apparently.
I think it's I think it's library use, and then you just apply like that or a knowledge check, and then assign a time frame to it to how much time you would think is a reasonable amount to get certain amounts of information. I know that's how spells work. I know it takes like a week to master a spell or something like that if you have really high power or something.
So give us an extra weeks.
We did say in our contracts that he has to assign us a reasonable time frame for mortals to complete tasks. That was in the contract.
Yes. And the question is now, is a week a reasonable time frame to go to the 14th floor of a library of a hotel in the town you live in and get a small statue that's hand portable?
Have you seen my navigate score? My navigate score is really bad. I don't think I could find my way to the library in a week. I'll probably get lost. I'll probably get lost crossing the street with that score that I have right now.
Shock said, playing with 3 people is definitely going to be easier than playing with 4. Incorrect.
It's a really low score. We got lost. We got lost leaving a building.
Okay.
We did.
You did. Now, I would also argue that, technically speaking, you could burn this entire week and try to hunt down the artifact some other means, because the way Adahe explained it is sort of implied that, hey, while this artifact is on the 14th floor, it is only going to be there for a week. And this other guy that you know is in town is only going to be here for a week.
Well, can we have a time machine?
Wait. Tiffany called in a whole artillery. Why don't we just fucking snipe Alden? Alden is, as far as we know, human.
I was gonna bring it up, but I do have people on the hotel. I have a whole lot of people on the hotel.
Fucking work him. Fucking work this man.
What is this face, Shock? I don't know what to do with this face.
I feel like this is the don't do that face.
This is the he's interpreting how to use this against me face.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to stop you if that's how you want to play it.
I'm not going to kill him. I am going to have people following him and searching his room while he's out.
His room is on the 14th floor.
I can. I'm sure there's some magical shenanigans up, but like...
It's the ghost, like, on the 14th floor.
All right.
But the real, I do just do the research. I was just trying to have a little bit of a leg up because dice don't like me.
All right.
They really hate me.
Okay, so I am going to ask that Penelope and Hattie do give me library use checks to try and research what they can on what topic exactly are you looking up?
The
That's on Hattie, because I would be like, I don't know, ghost. Like, what?
oh,
What's-
Ghosts and the Coatl statue, like what they do, maybe.
notice the history of the statue and the building.
and I will look up ghosts and how to deal with.
Okay.
And maybe this is just me, and it can be ignored, but I think Tiff would suggest we look up exactly what Alden's been publishing about.
Do we have access to his papers?
You have access to a college professor.
Yeah.
And this is before, they started charging money for access to college papers.
Okay. Add that to the list.
Yep.
Well, Hattie's a professor, so she would be able to access it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You want me
The
to roll
evil
now?
has been defeated. I got a 27.
Okay. So I'm rolling D100.
Mm-hmm. And you have to roll underneath your library use score.
Okay, I got 32. And the library is, I think my library is 50.
Okay.
Check. Yeah.
All right. And just to confirm, LC, what was your library score?
30.
And you got a 27?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care how much that gets me. I just succeeded, and that's enough for me.
All right. To cover Patty's research, which I believe was looking into what Alden's been doing.
I think so.
Wait,
No,
I thought you wanted to do
I wanted to
what's
find
that?
out about the statue in the building so that we know
Oh.
what we're going in.
but I feel like Tiffany's
Yeah, we can go with that. That's fine.
suggestion. I feel like Tiffany's suggestion should also go to Hattie and what she'd be interested in, because that's the people
Yeah,
you
so-
know, not me.
Yeah, we can do 2 rolls, so
Mhm.
whatever one you want to do first.
For
Yours is
narrative
fine.
reasons, Janie. No, I think it's like makes more
Yeah.
sense for your character.
The hotel could be second. You could go first.
All right.
Your-
So what Alden's been up to, academically speaking, at least. So with that role, you are aware that Alden's early career, yes, has been focused on anthropology, in particular in regards to Native American cultures, which is rather extensive for this time frame, all things considered. However, about 5 or so years ago, he started diving into more obscure topics, and there was this weird tangent that he went on about some obscure Middle Eastern author that died mysteriously. And cast dies once again.
Because I have an idea of who that is. My degree's is in late Ottoman Empire, dude, okay?
But yeah, after that, he started covering more prehistoric era cultures and artifacts and whatnot. There was this another weird tangent where he's trying to do something with the heroes myth and the origin of all legends and stories. Didn't really go anywhere. But he has been very interested in some mid-Pacific Islander legends regarding a sunken city halfway around the world.
I'm taking very good notes from that because that's what I do.
Just rewatch them when you can pause and walk away. That's what I do.
I mean, that is always an option for, later, next session, whatnot.
What, me? I'm not actually taking, my character's taking good notes. Janie doesn't know how to take notes. Like, literally, I don't know how to take notes.
I got you. I'm taking notes.
I just memorize everything.
Fair.
And then I get large portions of stuff, but don't tell anybody.
Secret safe with me.
Okay. So,
Cheat off of you.
but yeah, that's what Alder's been doing academically for a while. Now, with the 27 on the topic of ghosts, so you get more the Haitian idea of how to deal with them, which involves finding their effectively their locus of power, their central haunting location, and you can effectively trap a ghost inside that area by outlining said enclosed space in a mixture of brick dust and salt.
Okay.
Is one method of dealing with them.
Patty probably has those in her office.
Oh yeah, you had all that stuff on your walls and all the artifacts and whatnot. Absolutely keeps that on hand.
Yeah.
And everybody has salt. Unless it has to be like purified salt. Blessed salt. I don't know.
Well, the information you found doesn't specify. But
You know a priest.
I'm going to give you a small suggestion. Iodized salt might not be the good choice for this.
Luckily, iodized salt I don't think was around yet. It's Morton's table salt that became mass-produced as iodized salt, and that is only in first world countries, as in third world countries still do not have iodized salt. That's why they still have goiters. Medical fact
Yes.
of the day. We're back on it, folks.
Yes, but the question is, when did iodized salt become a thing? Because you are currently in the first world.
1924. We're the year before it.
Oh, perfect.
But
We're
the
fine.
salt I have be iodized anyway. It's like I'm gonna have to crush it because it's in like chunks.
Salt licks. Or deer. Or kit.
Or I just got the
I honestly
Or a-
don't understand why someone would give a salt lick to a kid. That sounds like a dehydration.
Oh, not
rate.
kid. That was a T. Kid.
salt licks. I have chunks of salt for other purposes.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna have to crush one up for this purpose with some brick dust that I have in a little container because I have brick dust. Everybody should have brick dust, right?
Yeah.
You just like
Don't
stand
you-
on a building and you just like scrape it.
Yeah,
That
we
was
should
brick
all
dust
have.
is. Yeah.
We all have brick dust. Nothing
Right.
weird about.
Yes, we all should have some brick dust. Yes.
And all the rest of these things that I have, they're normal. Everybody has them.
All right. So, yes, that is the primary method of keeping a ghost contained into an isolated location. Now, that's those two checks. That probably took all of like an afternoon to do. So you still have a good chunk of time if you want to do some more research, because you had other questions you wanted to handle.
Yeah,
Or
I just wanted. Sorry.
I was also going to say, or you could, go talk to people or get supplies. Then again, you already have the brick dust and salt that you believe should work. I should also point out that a key aspect of this, from the information that Pip found, is that this only works if you truly believe that it will work.
Low shock. This is a rude attack on my character. This is rude. And you know what? We're gonna find out what happens, because I'm not sure she truly believes it's gonna happen until she gets slammed into a wall by a ghost or thrown down some stairs. It would not be the first time that happened to a character of mine. Yeah. Alright.
So you're gonna let a ghost so true bestie you?
Yes, I will let a ghost so true bestie me. Anyways, it's a toddler though, so maybe not.
Well, Hetty's more supplies, just in case.
And I will go find Tiffany to go talk to Gio, because we have some talking that needs to be done now.
Okay, so Pippin and Tiff, you go find Gio. He is in his usual office. He actually does have one of those. He doesn't just, do all of his deals in random speakeasies. His usual guards don't hold you up too much before ushering you in, and you find him just sitting at his desk working on some paperwork, and looks up and says, "Oh, I was not expecting to be. Well, I was expecting to see you, either of you, anytime soon." Tiff.
Please tell me why I should not be killing you right now.
I don't even know why you would be trying to kill me in the first place at the moment.
I don't think either of us are in a joking mood.
I'm not joking. What is this about?
La Volpa. Little on the nose, don't you think?
What? Yes, that's my nickname. What? What?
I was under the impression your family was from Italy.
They are. What are you on about?
Who do you answer to, Gio?
Give me 1 second. I actually have to pull up my notes. What is... I answer to the Corella family, which is the current ones in charge of the entire mafia situation here in New Orleans. What are you on about?
Find Miss Penelope here so interesting enough to threaten my family about keeping her safe.
I had just found out that Pip, somebody I had taken under my wing, was a woman, and I don't trust your brother Dolph around women. What do you think I'm going to do?
Dolph is not like that, and you know it.
How many girlfriends has that man had in the last 5 years?
And how many of them left smiling? Who knows? Not everybody came back from the war right in the head.
All right. Is this just because I threatened your brother?
No. Cards on the table, Gio, because you and I are fairly close. We were told to keep an eye out for you and whoever you might be working for.
We're mafia. That should go without saying. What?
Yeah, no, my kind of trouble.
What do you mean your kind of... Are you Why would I be involved in that nonsense? after everything you've told me about it.
Sorry, there was a mosquito in my office. It had to die. It has been suggested, Giovanni, that you aren't who you say you are, or someone in your family isn't who they say they are, and is playing a little game at being a gangster.
My family has been in this business for about 2 generations now. Why are you even... What?
There are too many players on this board. I want to know what I'm dealing with.
What do you mean? Alright, look, I have 3 other families that we overthrew trying to crawl their way back on top here in the city. I have New York and Chicago breathing down my neck. Who else is on this table?
Whoever the fuck Dottie works for. The Miskatonic folks.
Would I care about a random college in, what is it, New England?
They're summoning things far darker than anything you've ever seen.
Okay. So, theatrics and scaremongering aside, did you just storm into my office accusing me of... I don't even know what you're accusing me of at this point.
Let me make it clear to you. I understand. You might not be that smart. You couldn't even tell I was a woman. I wasn't really trying hard to disguise myself, but it's fine. You have mentioned now that you overthrew 3 other families. You've only been here for 2 generations. That's pretty hard to do, isn't it? I mean, 1 versus 3. You have New York and Chicago breathing down your neck, which from what I've heard through the grapevine are pretty big institutions. How does one do that without help? Maybe you don't have all of the cards we need, but it has been heavily applied that you have some of them.
All right.
No scare tactics this time, just facts.
You've been in New Orleans for how long?
How long, Shock?
That really depends on you. How long has Pip been in New Orleans?
I want to say like 9 months.
Okay. All right. So you've been in New Orleans for 9 months. You might have not been around for the 5 years of game conflict that happened that got us on top.
You're welcome, by the way.
So, yes, we did have help. Thank you, Tiff. And it wasn't just 1 on 3. It was a free-for-all.
So how did you come out on top?
We were
He didn't.
better.
How? Not a single person that I have interacted with in the last 2 months has not been involved in something. Like I always say, I don't know what is going on, but I'm not stupid and I can connect dots.
Are you saying I'm a rat? Or
No,
we
we're saying, Gio, that whether you know it or not, you're working for something that ain't human.
Right. So you want me to do what exactly? March up to my bosses? Demand that they reveal their real forms?
No. We just want to know what you were ordered to do about us and why us in particular.
Are you talking about with the McCarthy's?
Mm-hmm.
I told you. My usual group was already busy dealing with another matter. I sent you out to do some recon. I wanted you just to scope out the place, find out what's going on. I did not expect you to get caught. I did not expect you to burn down the place. I did not expect you to be in any real danger whatsoever. That was a fuck up all around.
Was it your idea to pick us, or did somebody suggest it?
It was my idea. I figured you were all available. Hattie owed me something. This would help alleviate her debt. And it was it should have been a small, simple matter. But apparently, it's blowing up in my face.
Not yours.
Not
Just
yet.
whoever you work for. Not yet. Tiff's right.
I'm gonna glance at Penelope and then lean over his desk and look him dead in the eye. You and I made a deal a long time ago. And we, I believe, have counted on each other for a good time now. Tell me the truth right now that you do not know anything about a fox from the east.
The only fox from the east I know about is some jade statue sitting up in New York.
Good. That's all I needed to know. Is there an insight skill? Hold on. Could I roll intimidate? Could I mean... Or charm, or...
I mean, it's not going to change any particular information,
Okay.
but it might change how this plays out with your relationship with Geo.
Yeah. Yeah. He's already the ex. He knows it.
Well, there is an intimidate check.
Yeah, and there's charm too.
Mm-hmm. So, which one do you want to do? Do you want to scare him, or do you want to make sure that your relationship doesn't deteriorate?
I'll charm him.
It's going to be at your half score.
Okay, well, you said that as I rolled a 3 on the first dice for the percentile. 30 even. Half is 32. So close, y'all. So close to failing that. I even switched dice. Like, these are different dice.
Okay, so he's annoyed, he's frustrated, but he's not angry.
Okay. All right, Geo. I'll let Pip ask her own questions of you. I have maybe not trusted you to be at my back, but to keep an eye on it for a long time now, and I didn't want to lose that.
He sighs, and surprisingly enough, you still haven't.
Just let me know if that jade statue comes south, will you?
I didn't know you were into jade, but alright.
Penelope.
just sitting here eating popcorn. Anyways, first of all, thank you for looking out for me. It didn't go unnoticed, and I appreciate it. Second of all, Tiff does have a point. It is kind of strange that you would threaten Dolph, but I mean, you are also correct that he does have a history. But any chance you would take the sights off his head, because my fate is my own, and I would really appreciate it if someone else's life was not on mine. I don't have any plans to die. I've made a couple of friends, and he's one of them. So, if I die, I die.
If you turn up pregnant, I'm still breaking his legs.
If what? I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. I heard breaking legs. What did...
He literally said, if you turn up pregnant, I'm breaking his legs.
I have no interest in Mr. Streich in that fashion.
Good. Then my crowbar has no intention in his kneecaps in that direction.
You would at that you would have seen Tiffany mutter under her breath, "He better fucking not."
Yeah, that's all she's gonna say about that, is she just doesn't have an interest in him like that.
All right.
I don't have any more questions. Wait, yes, I did. I said, ooh, I lost it. You threw me off, Shock. God damn it. No, I feel like we already shook him down about the name situation. So, never mind. That's it.
All right. So, more research, or are you guys going to dive headfirst back into the hotel?
I say let's go get it.
Do we know entrances and exits and things?
It's a hotel. It's very easy to find those out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, Janie, fair. Yeah. Don't make us okay, I'm writing this down. It's just a hotel, and therefore navigation checks are not necessary.
I just remember leaving a building, that's all.
Unless it's like the hotel, like the Lotus Hotel in Percy Jackson.
Well,
and then
I was more thinking of the Stanley, but yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say, like, Tiffany has not taken a full detail off of that hotel for however many days we've been researching. Like, she has had... Yeah. So she's had eyes on the coming and going of everybody in and out.
I mean, yep. Alden has come and gone quite a few times throughout that entire period. There's been some new faces show up. Some people leave the hotel. It is a hotel.
Oh, I might have stepped away. What did we find out about the statue in the building?
Yes, that was amongst the questions if you wanted to do further research, because I only had the
You want me to roll again?
Yeah.
You want me to roll again for that?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Can I just say I got a 0?
What did you get on the dice?
I don't know yet. I'm hitting roll now. 39.
Ooh. What did you have to roll under?
Let me see.
If I remember correctly, it was like a 50.
Let me pull up the sheet and wait for searching. Library view? Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to look at everything close because I only have one contact in, so.
That's fair. All right, so that was for the Coatl statue, correct?
Yeah.
All right. I will admit most of this I'm kind of making up off the top of my head instead of relying on actual mythology this time. You're ready for those notes, aren't you? I have not seen the extensive notes since I took calculus.
You should see mine
I
from the first 3 episodes.
I'm a historian by training. All I do is take notes. It's
Well, I thank you both for taking notes because I don't know how.
it's okay.
It's all right.
We got you.
We got you.
We have different skill sets, and we are willing to share.
All right.
Or the skill to scare the shit out of us.
But so I do want to ask in particular, do you want to focus in on the mythology of the statue or the history of the statue?
The mythology of statue.
Okay. So the statue as it is supposed to be a depiction of a Coatl, which is a winged serpent spirit of the Aztec Mayan region of Central and South America. It is said that having said statue is usually grants protection and guidance and wisdom, especially in cases of agriculture and farming and against wildlife. That being said, stolen statues have been known to curse the area around it. Making them harder to navigate, larger than they should be, and the holder of such an item, unless willingly transferred to another person, is usually not in for a good time health-wise.
Shock, I only have 9 HP. It's not funny. I've been hit KO'd with this character before. It's not funny. Shock, please. Shock, please. Shock,
No.
please.
You best be careful with him.
It's okay. Her sister's stacked, so that's my backup. Well, that answers my question about the hotel.
Should I do another check for the building?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
No, we're
We might-
pushing my dice, just so you know.
It's, I feel like if we could get a architectural layout, it might be helpful to Alright, never mind.
Not that it'll be helpful at all.
But it would be helpful to compare to.
If you're asking for a map, I got this roll because I cannot read maps, apparently.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I got 94.
Great.
We're great. We're fine. This is fine.
I won't even be able to find a staircase.
It's,
The door's right there, and I'm looking over here.
Now, it is a fun fact. Apparently, you could, in fact, push a check like that, but it usually comes at consequence. Let me just double check something.
Yeah, I'm not risking it. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, it's fine. We got a lot. We've succeeded in a lot of roles tonight, so can't be upset. But once we set foot in the hotel, everybody in chat, we will be switching our game to Locust. So,
Could I roll an occult roll on the hotel?
are you researching?
I
mean-
the occult check's more like pre-established knowledge that in my
Okay.
opinion. But if you want, I'm not going to stop you.
Okay. Half score?
Yeah, and half score.
Guys. How does a 7 sound?
Remarkably good.
That's
You
my
Wait.
half score.
Like,
so-
I don't know what's going on in my house. Like, this is the best I've rolled ever.
You know that means you get to improve your occult score.
I
Yeah,
thought it
that's
was failed checks that I got
No.
to.
Successes.
How many? Okay, I'm gonna have to keep track of my successes.
But
then.
only one per skill. So even if, like, say Janie succeeded twice on library use, it's only one skill improvement.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
So check mark the box as you go per episode. That's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Okay. So, with the occult of a 7, you're aware that, yes, Monteleone is haunted. It is haunted as hell. Even before the building was purchased by the current hotel, it was haunted as all hell. Especially the 14th floor. So, while the most common spirit has been, yes, a toddler of roughly 3 or 4 years of age, who is rather friendly and encourages those it comes across to play, there are other spirits that tend to show up with a semi-regular frequency. Now, it is to be noted that playing with the toddler may result in you randomly turning up in other parts of the hotel, but that's the most serious thing you really need to worry about. The others are a little less documented.
Okay, and Hattie did go to her sources to get us some ghost hunt supplies to deal with ghosts.
I.e. brick, dust, and salt.
Okay. Unless Hattie did a research on that, and the dice don't like me again.
But that is predominantly for the containment method. And that only really works if you know where their central location is.
Can I try for a better roll for that?
I mean, sure.
Even though I might fail? Okay, where are you? Please be a good roll. 79.
Afraid not. You cannot find any additional information. And with that check, I would say you are starting to leave the college library a bit of a mess.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I just want to go out drinking the night before we do this.
I thought that was a given.
Please. Somebody has to find Hattie. We'll never make it to the hotel. We're gonna search for the city for Hattie first.
All right. So I will say, after all this research, you are 3 days into your 7 allotted days.
Okay.
All right.
That's 4 days to drink.
No, JD.
4 days to get, sit
Lost
into
in a hotel.
into the shining and
Shadow realm. I'm gonna get banished to the shadow realm.
yeah.
Oh, no. I haven't even started bringing the Egyptian shit yet.
You can
Thank you, Shock.
play forever.
And
Right.
how many times have I murdered Cass tonight?
Very many.
Look,
Well, how the turntables turn.
I was expecting this. I literally have been saying all week, I'm gonna die and cry, and it's gonna be fine.
Sorry, I have 2 hours left to be alive.
Well, if
Yeah.
you die, you can just play with the toddler forever.
Right?
And ever.
And ever.
Did you say you get to play with the tall one forever and
The
ever?
toddler.
Toddler.
Oh, the toddler. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, that is an option. All right. So, any more research? Any more supply gatherings? Did you want to go talk to anybody else, like Gabriel or somebody?
No.
Let's talk to Gabriel.
You guys talk to Gabriel. I want to talk to Adahe again.
I mean, I said that out loud, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
You okay?
I missed it.
Hattie said that. Well, Janie said that she wanted to go talk to Gabriel.
Yeah.
It's Tiff's going to talk to Adahe, and I said, of course you do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
you know what? Fair.
This is a legitimate question from what we learned about the statue. I have questions.
Yeah.
Not going to flirt at all.
Right. Not gonna flirt at all. Okay. So,
Is there a line back?
I'm
Or
gonna
should I
take
post
a quick
that?
moment to ask, how is everybody feeling right now?
Break time?
Break time.
Yeah. All right. If our also wonderful streaming manager today would take us to a break, we'll be right back in a few minutes.
Thank you, Janie. I saw that.
Let me directly post them. Where is my mouse? There it is. Where are you?
Break time, break time, break time.
Yep. Okay, we're just waiting for our ever so helpful fail to give us a break.
I see how it is, Phil. See how it is.
I said please.
3, 2, and you are back live.
Okay, a little early, but we're good. Hi, welcome back, everybody. Just had a quick break, water, other, biological needs and all that. Lovely conversations. So, as we left off, I believe everybody had just decided to dive right on it back into the hotel and get the artifact.
Correct.
Okay. So, it is. What time of day on the 4th day did you guys go back to the hotel?
Morning?
Why morning? I was drinking last night.
Lunchtime?
What time did we find Hattie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
okay.
important question.
That's up to you two. I mean, how did you actually look? Did you just?
I mean,
like,
I'm sure
Honestly,
isn't
I feel
Dolph
like-
still following her.
Yeah, I feel like if I would have had Dolph still following her to just kind of keep an eye on her, and Dolph just might show up with her in the back of a car.
So he
God bless
probably
that man.
would show up with her early morning then,
Yeah.
and just kind of drop her off or whatever.
And he's also still a little glassy-eyed. It probably shouldn't have been driving.
They were all drinking together.
They were drinking together.
Okay.
Yes, 1920s, when drinking and driving laws did not exist.
Nope.
So that means he must outdrank her.
Dolph is like 6'4" and built like a tank.
So in all intents and purposes, should and probably could, but until empirical evidence is proven, that's as far as we can go. Because I've seen some big guys who go down with one drink before.
Dolph's also been drinking to treat his PTSD, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they probably got really super, super drunk.
All right. So
Once you get Hattie up, she'll go just a little over.
Now, technically speaking, now under normal circumstances, the game would be keeping up essentially with roughly the same dates, just 100 years ago. But because of shenanigans, it is still early May when you guys get back to the hotel. Yeah, no, actually, it's even sooner than that. It's still April. Now I remember the exact sequence of events.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes, you arrive in front of the Hotel Monteleone in a early April morning. It's still a little wet from the last night's rains, but everything's all fine. You're fairly far into the city. The streets are mostly clean, and there's not many people milling around this early in the morning. It's a few bellhops. That's about it. Now, how do you want to approach this?
Well, I would like to walk in and go to reception. Hello there.
So the receptionist, a young man, you should say barely out of his teens,
Oh, good.
greets you and says, "Hello, miss. How can I help you today?"
Hi, I am looking for Professor Alden's room.
I'm not entirely sure if the professor's taking visitors at the moment. If you
Oh, no, I'm from the university. I just need to drop something off at his door. I don't even need to bother him.
give me a persuade check.
Not
Can
a
I-
charm?
Yeah, charm, persuade, take your pick.
Can
Charm.
I help?
Janie wants to help.
Can Janie help?
How are you helping, Janie?
I'm going up to the desk and saying that I'm also at university. We have a thesis to drop off that was actually due last night, but we're running a bit late and it needs to be dropped off right now. And I don't think we had university IDs back then, but
No.
we had no. Do I have a business card?
Do you really need a prop to try and sell this? You're helping in a charm, not a persuade, I might add.
Oh. Okay, I guess I don't need a prompt. I just will start using university talk that I can't think of right now.
All right, I'll take that.
Blah blah blah, big words. and
So,
roll.
yes, you may continue with your charm at your normal score with an additional, say, 10 on top. So
So it'll be 75 instead of 65?
yes.
Okay. I needed it because I rolled a 75.
So, the young receptionist is a bit flustered at the two older women clearly flirting with him to get this room number.
Please, honey, come on.
All right. His room's on the 14th floor. It's room number. Just checking the map in my head, make sure that's up right.
Are you doing numerology over there?
Maybe.
Is it 1402?
Oh, you mean 1408 from the Stephen King story?
I
Yes.
was shooting for 1408 from the Stephen King story.
I actually had already written down for 1408 question mark.
Same hat, everyone. Same hat.
Yeah. But yes, 1408.
It's fine.
I don't recommend taking the elevator.
Is it out?
No, but we've been getting reports that it has a habit of sticking on the 14th floor.
Oh, we can take the stairs back down. That shouldn't be a problem.
It's because a group of individuals got on that elevator one stormy night and they never returned.
Tower of Terror.
Do you say that out loud?
No, I'm making a Tower of Terror reference. It's Twilight Zone.
Fair enough. But all right. So yeah, you now have the information, and you're going to take the elevator.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to talk to Adahe.
No. Did you just say we're going to take the elevator, Cass?
Yeah. It gets stuck there. We go up, we take the stairs back down. It's fine. I don't see a problem with this.
We should probably take the stairs, to be
I'm
honest.
taking the stairs.
Yeah, let's take the stairs. I wanted to push the button. But
I mean,
okay. I want to
if
keep
you-
my life.
If you want, we can rewind real quick and have a quick conversation with Adahe before we continue.
Yeah, I just want to ask him how to safely get the statue out without its effects bothering us. I like
Probably-
my health.
If Adahe's not on the first floor, you can probably push the button to get to the actual.
All right.
Yeah. Good idea.
Adahe makes mention that you should be fine. As a group, it is, as you're acting on my behalf as the original owner. The curse shouldn't affect you.
Oh, shouldn't.
That's what I wanted to know, is because we're technically working on his behalf. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so fast forwarding back to quasi-present, you're taking the stairs. All
Was
right.
Adahe's room on the first floor?
No.
Which floor?
Adahe himself is
Well?
actually staying on the 5th.
Then I think we should take the elevator to the 5th floor. And then we don't have to climb 5 flights of stairs like Janie's idea.
And then Tiff just push the button.
Yeah, let me push a button.
Hey,
Okay.
don't punish us for this, Shock. It's a smart decision.
So you take the elevator. There is a elevator operator there asking you which floor you want to go to.
5th floor,
5.
please.
Thank you. And yes, he operates the elevator. Everything goes smoothly. You are just deposited onto the 5th floor with no problems.
Now we take the stairs to the 14th floor.
So you went to the 5th floor, right?
Mhm.
I know nobody got that but me.
All right. So you take the stairs up. It is a bit of a hike because that's still 9 flights of stairs up.
Well, hold on. Is the 14th floor actually the 13th floor because hotels are buildings are superstitious?
It would be still during the time where hotels would be extremely superstitious.
8 flights of stairs.
It's does 1 flight of stairs make that much of a difference?
Yeah.
You're the one who was doing numerology 5 minutes ago.
You want me to get pedantic? I'll get pedantic. Let's go.
No, please don't, because then he's going to be mean to us more.
True. True.
Okay. So you arrive from the stairwell onto the 14th floor. So the rich red carpets of the previous floors are repeated here, but with a slightly darker hue. The gas lighting that supplies here seems to be perpetually set on a lower level, casting longer shadows and making it harder to see further distances. It still bears a very familiar layout, but oddly enough, there seems to be a lack of the usual sounds. There's no hissing of the pipes. There's no muffled voices from behind thin walls. There's nobody stomping around in the hallways. It's eerily quiet, and almost seems like this floor has been long since abandoned.
We did just enter the Twilight Zone, all right.
At least it's quiet.
I just, Shock is literally gaslighting us, so... Look, I was real proud of that thought.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Oh, no. This is not the gaslight episode.
Great.
Gaslight gate girl boss.
All right.
Keep that in enthusiasm when we get to that episode, please.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Right, this is fun.
Is there like a nozzle I could turn to try and turn up the gaslighting?
I mean, you could look for one.
Like, isn't it like just on each?
Not necessarily. Like hotels would probably have a switch on each floor or piping down in the basement.
Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna waste time with that. I thought it was an individual thing.
Yeah. In homes, it probably would have been, but not for a hotel. They don't want people burning too much gas.
What did you just get? What did you just pick up?
A book.
Is that the key? Is that the Keeper's Guide
Yes.
with all the monsters in it?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
I mean, it's not like one of you's built for combat. Wait.
Nobody in Call of Cthulhu is built
I am
for combat.
absolutely built for combat.
How much health do you have, Cass? Cass, just out of curiosity, do you remember what happened to me last time I tried to outdex a monster?
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, alright, continue, Shock, please. Built for combat, my ass.
Built for long range combat.
That does bring up a good question. How strapped is Tiff right now?
Phrasing.
You know what I meant.
I know what you meant. Still called phrasing. So she had a coat on because early April mornings, it's a little chilly. She had a coat on with a sawed-off strapped to her back. She's got at least 2 pistols on her, several knives.
I have 1 pocket knife. Wait, I have also a hunting knife in my shoe.
I would have handed at least 1 knife and 1 gun to both Patty and
Cassidy,
Pip.
Last episode I did canonically confirm Penelope cannot fire a gun.
I handed an extra knife to Penelope.
Sure.
And I handed I would have looked at our good Dr. Hattie here and said, Doctor, which do you prefer? And held up a little pistol and a knife, and which would you like?
What I use for guns, just so I can see if I know how to use
Firearms?
There are 2. You have firearms rifle shotgun, and you have firearms handgun. Both are equal. Firearms shotgun is 25, and handgun is 20 if you did not put anything into it.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'd grab a knife then.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
No, I want to grab a handgun too.
Well, fighting and brawl is also the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's 25. So.
Yeah, I just grabbed one just in case.
Okay. So everybody has at least, except Pip has 2 knives. Hattie has a handgun and a knife. I have 1 handgun remaining and 1 shotgun, and lots of extra bullets.
3 knives?
And a knife. You would have gotten a knife, yeah.
But do you have knives?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got at least 1 strapped to both sides of the hips.
We have weapons.
We got weapons.
All right. So you have distributed the weaponry, and you're in the dark hallway of the 14th floor. It stretches on before you, and there is a T section at the end of the hallway. From where you can see, there is a placard on the wall that points in either direction. One way reads rooms 1401 through 1425, and then the other way 1426 through 1450.
Towards 1408.
All right. You make your way down the hallway, and you make the turn, heading left, as indicated by the sign, towards the lower numbers. You find it strange that you do not see any doors yet.
Yeah.
Can we see the outline of doors? Like further on?
Let me double
Like-
check, because I want to call for a skill. I just want to make sure the skill I'm about to call for is actually a skill in this game. Because I play way too many games and certain things just overlap in weird
That's
ways. I guess spot hidden will be the closest thing to a notice. So, give me a spot hidden.
Everybody can roll?
Everybody can roll.
Nah, I don't get it.
I got it. 41.
Wait 1 second, and I'll see if I get it. $51, and my spot hidden is 60.
All
Okay.
right, so the two of you notice that in the distance, you do see what looks like the outlines of doors. But as you approach that, they seem to just fade away.
Can we count numbers as we go, even though the doors fade away? Like, we see the outlines, so we kind of go like 15, whatever, with the next number. Next.
Yes, you could make an attempt to do that, yes.
And I don't know. Would Adahe have given us any hints on how to circumvent the wibbly wobbliness of the statue's effects?
He did not. He just mentioned that the curse of picking it up should not affect you.
Doc, what do I see when I turn around?
Yeah, that was going to be my next question.
Where are we in relation to the hallway of the intersection that we turned on?
Well, when you turn back around, you do not see the original hallway. You just see it stretch on further behind you in a straight line.
Do I see doors in that direction?
It is doing the similar thing where you can see outlines in the greater distance on the walls, but as you approach, they seem to just note and fade away into the wall. At this point, I would like to ask that everybody who's noticed all this so far give me a sanity check.
Do I have to do that?
Doc, I need to go to therapy first before you do this to me.
Do I have
No.
to make the sanity check?
Tiff, you do not, because you have not yet noticed the weirdness of the hole. You just noted the fact that it's odd that you haven't seen any doors yet.
So I failed, I think. I got higher. Did I fail?
And that is correct.
Okay, I got 71.
Okay. And I'm going to wait for Pep's check.
26. 26.
You did it.
Okay.
45, y'all. 45.
All right.
45 is my sanity.
It's
Sorry,
only
50. Wait, this is not 53. This is not the character sheet. I definitely meant 48. Because I lost 5 last session.
All right. So, unfortunately, Hattie, you're going to be losing 1d3 of sanity. It's not world shattering, but it is a chip off the block.
I need to go to therapy.
I'm telling you.
Got some issues. Oh,
I just rolled a 90 for my base sanity and have only gotten down to 84.
I've been very lenient on calling for
Wait.
sanity checks.
I can't roll a 6 on a D3.
Yeah, you
You
can.
roll a d6. To get a d3, you roll a d6, have it, and take the rounded up.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
So
you,
3.
Lancer.
3?
Yeah. So if you rolled a 6, you would lose 3.
Okay. I'm losing my sanity because of you too.
I'm sorry.
You got the notice. You got the notice check.
Is there any way to appeal to the statue to be like, hey, we're coming to get you, bro?
Not directly to your knowledge. That being said, as you continue to walk down the hall, you all hear the faint laugh of a child.
Okay. This is fine.
What direction did it come from?
From behind you.
Where, like, where I'm looking, like behind me,
Yes.
or like, so I'm looking in the direction it came from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you follow it? Do you keep going the way you were originally going?
I talk to it.
I mean, you could try.
Hi there. We're looking for something. Little one. Would you like to help us find it? Play a game?
So, a bit clearer, and it still sounds very childlike. It's the sound of I like games. I'm not going to try to do that voice. I can't. I know I can't.
I like games.
Thank you, Cass.
Well, this is a game. We have a Mr. who stole something from a friend of ours, and we're playing a game to get it back.
Okay, really? All right.
Not lying.
You're not lying, no. Well, you're stretching the truth a little bit. No one ever actually said it was stolen. But... So, yes, the child says, okay. What was stolen?
There's a little statue of a snake with wings, like an angel.
Uh-huh. What do I get if I find it?
What would you like, little one?
How about we play another game?
I tell you what, you help us find it, and help us get it back to our friend, and I'll play with you.
Okay. Can Mr. Red play too?
Who's Mr. Red, honey?
He's a friend of mine. He's been here a while. I think even longer than I have.
That success on that occult roll about the building told me about Mr. Red.
No.
Nope. Okay. Well, how friendly is Mr. Red? We wouldn't want to upset him.
He's all right. He doesn't like talking to new people very much, though.
Well, I wouldn't want to upset him being new and all. If you think he'd like to play. But otherwise, I don't see a need to bother him.
He's been really down since that weird guy showed up earlier. I think this would cheer him up very, very much.
Would that be a certain professor? Older gentleman? And I'll describe what Professor Alden looks like because I've forgotten.
I think so, yes.
Well, you can tell Mr. Red we are here to make sure that Mr. Alden does not bother him anymore. As best we can, anyway.
Okay, I will tell him.
Right.
And you don't hear the voice for a while. Do you keep walking or do you wait for the voice to come back?
I want to wait, but I'll let you guys decide.
I want to wait because you asked the kid to bring the statue.
Or to get us to it, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll wait for the kid.
Yeah.
The
Hattie?
kid that I'm totally hearing.
I'm just watching y'all.
Okay. Fine.
I get a lot of entertainment out of watching y'all, honestly.
Fair.
Like
Happy to oblige, my friend.
watching a bad movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I need to have some popcorn when I'm playing.
You
So that-
should.
You should we just make a gif of Janie watching us make bad decisions over and over again.
Remind me to make popcorn next time.
Will do.
Okay, I'm making a note on my
I
phone.
was about to say, put a reminder on your phone.
Who pays attention to phone reminders? I just ignore.
Cass, apparently, I said that PIP stood for proximal interphalangeal. Fucking, what was it?
Proximal interphalangeal, and I don't know.
It was, yeah, proximal interphalanges. That's what PIP's short for.
Really?
No. It was a
It
bit.
was a bit. I was studying, and it said the joint is called the PIP joint, and I thought it was funny.
That's what I was. I mean,
All right.
stand for that.
So, what was the group decision? Staying or
We're gonna wait. Yeah.
we can wait?
Watch them lead me to my death.
Yeah. If you die, it will be our fault.
Remind
Honestly.
Janie to get popcorn.
Okay. All right. So, as you wait, you notice that the air in the hall seems to get a bit colder. The shadows grow a bit longer. Colors get a little dimmer.
Mm-hmm.
You wait a little longer. And you almost swear a bit of mist starts forming towards the floor as the temperature drops even further. But immediately to your right, a door seems to appear. It's labeled 1402, but it is still a door.
Little one, is this where we're supposed to go?
You don't get a verbal response, but you do hear the door click and then creak open.
So we going in?
Yeah, I'll go in first.
No, I'm not going in.
I'll go to the door.
Okay. So, Tiff, as you open up the door, you find yourself looking in what you would expect. It's a well-dressed, but still very clearly hotel room. 2 twin beds set at a comfortable distance apart, clean, if a bit cramped. A dresser that you know to be empty, and a window overlooking the city, or it should be if the curtains were drawn closed tight. In a chair in a corner by a dead lamp, you do see a figure swaddled in blankets, sitting and reading what looks to be a rather large tome. They don't seem to pay you any mind as you enter, though.
I will glance behind me in the hallway and motion for them to stay where they are, and I stay in the threshold with not fully in the room. Because I know I'm about to get snatched.
You're about to get smashed.
I'm about to get snatched. Apologies for the interruption in your day. Are you Mr. Red by chance?
The figure does not seem to respond.
Little one, are you here?
If all 3 of you could do me a favor
No.
Yeah.
and give me another spot hidden check at your half score.
I rolled a 5.
33 and
Luck regenerates at the end of each session, correct?
Yes.
Oh, I'm burning luck. So
I
I'm
rolled a
gonna
5.
burn.
how do we burn?
So
You
you can burn luck by essentially saying it. If you want to just lower your luck by however many points you need to pass a check, you can.
Okay, I'm lowering my luck then, so I can pass.
Me too.
Okay. So you all, those of you who need to do so, burn luck. And so none of you are all too surprised when the tiny figure standing in the middle of you speaks up and says, "I'm right here."
Hi there, honey. Is this your friend?
Wait, he's in the middle of us.
Yes.
You know that office gif, and it's like fuck. That's Penelope. She doesn't say fuck, but she's like, oh shit.
Tiffany does not react. Hi there, honey. Is this your friend?
Oh, no. I think he's a friend of the professor's that you talked about.
Is he now?
I should also mention that, strangely enough, for what you suspect to be the ghost of a child, he seems rather solid.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm also professor.
Really? Do you read a lot of old books and look at weird pictures too?
Yeah, all the time.
So do you know what this little thing is? And he kind of like crouches down on the floor and with his fingers like draws out a interesting shape. It looks like a 5-pointed star. Then he goes in and draws like a little oval in the middle with a dot.
So it's like a seal, from like the Book of Solomon or something. Demonic seal.
Close.
Old one seal or something. Can I roll?
Yeah.
Freshness seal.
I if I can roll too, that would be.
I mean, all three of you witness it, so all three of you could witness it. We'll make the check, and it will be
yeah.
an occult check.
Sorry, I'm showing my out of character.
No, I love that.
54 under 70.
Mhm.
If I
How much luck can I roll? Can I burn?
You can burn it all.
if I burn luck shock, do I still get an improvement score?
No.
Fuck. Alright, never mind. I burn luck.
Fuck. Fuck.
No.
I was about to ask where's that echo coming from, and then I realized Janie's kids.
Me and Janie's child sound the same.
When you're saying talk like that, yes,
Hey, that's my normal voice.
I know it is, but Janie's kid apparently can mimic it very well.
I really thought that was like
Really?
you saying it twice. I was like,
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was me too, an echo in Janie's computer, and then it said like again, and I was like, oh my god, that's not me.
No, he already knew those words. Don't worry about it.
No, we were laughing about the fact that your child sounds exactly like me to the point where I was fooled.
It's enabled now. No,
What a
he's
gift.
that. No, he learned them at school, and it's Don't worry.
That's
about
fair.
Yep, that tracks.
it. No, and he'll like randomly. It's for attention. He'll just randomly say it, and I usually ignore him just because he's wanting me to tell him this.
Yep.
Which he's doing again now, saying other words that you did not say.
Of course.
Yep, that also tracks.
And he's not making any sense. So I kind of want to tell him he has to make sense when he says it.
Oh, so he's kind of like Shia LaBeouf from iRobot with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I missed that. What am I doing?
You were
Are
good.
you burning luck to pass an occult check?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, why not? I get it back at the next session, right?
Yes, you
Mhm.
get it back at the end of this session.
Oh my gosh, I'm burning like 30 luck.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
No, you need it. Don't do that. Save it.
Don't do that. Because
Save it, JD.
No. Because Shock's gonna make you make an occult or a luck check, and just on that alone. So don't do that.
Okay, I won't do it, but I failed it.
One of us. It's fine. One of us passed.
Passed it. I know what it
Pass.
is. It's fine.
I should know
Okay.
what I'm talking about, like in character.
All right. So
Yeah.
if you do recognize it, it is a elder sign. It is a sign of protection and containment. It is used to keep certain elements away, or at least blind to the user of said seal.
Well, that looks like something that's meant to keep people from seeing what someone is up to, little one.
I don't explain why Mr. Red doesn't like it so much. He likes looking in on people.
I think that's exactly why he doesn't like it. Because it means he can't look in on people like he normally would. I've still got my eyes on the figure in the corner. I have not taken my eyes off that figure in the blankets.
They're just casually reading something. They haven't really moved from their position.
Little one, can you tell me who that is?
I'm not sure their name. They showed up at the same time with the professor.
Do I recognize the book at all?
That would be another occult check.
Do it.
This clearly isn't what I'm studying right now. That's why I'm failing the test. So yeah, 73. So this is not what I'm studying right now, apparently.
Okay, so yeah, no, you do not recognize the book.
Can I make another spot hidden check to get a better idea of this person in the blanket?
Sure. At your half score.
It's you.
Oh my god. Imagine. No.
I'm looking at the man in the mirror.
There's a chance that it would be my regular score. No, not even my regular score. One above my regular score, but
Okay. So no, you cannot make out any more additional details.
can I push it?
Shoot real.
What, the book or the person?
Push the roll.
Sure. Yes, you can push it. But
There are consequences.
to do so may require you to get close, and that might reveal your presence to the man.
No, thank you.
Okay, so here comes my dumb plan.
Oh god damn it. Janie's face is just like, oh my god, these idiots. The character's not us. Also,
I
maybe
am
us.
standing in the threshold.
Mm-hmm.
Without stepping in to the point where the door can close behind me, I will step fully into the threshold.
This kid's gonna fucking push you in the room.
And
Okay.
say, hello. We're looking for Mr. Alden.
All right. So you fully stepped into the room, but you have the door still open. I'm guessing with your hand on the knob.
I'm standing like if the door is here, like I'm standing like halfway into it. So like if it swings in, it would have to push me to swing. Like it would have to push me out if it
Yeah.
tried to swing shut. So.
Yeah. And I'm fairly sure even back then, hotel rooms do still open inward.
Mhm.
So he still does not respond, but you do note that the room itself is noticeably, significantly warmer to you than the hallway right now.
Okay. Do I see the symbol carved anywhere?
Where's this person blank? If it's warm.
I think it's Adahe's son.
Can we roll something into the room or toss a coin in or something?
Okay, so this. No, notice or search. Perception. Except for spot hidden.
An airplane?
Bro, Tiffany.
It's fine. No, you do
I'm
not
small.
see the elder sign carved anywhere in particular in the room.
Can I fly a paper airplane into the room?
You have a piece of paper you can make into an airplane?
I
One of the
will.
knives.
Professor.
I'll take a penny out of my pocket and not at the creature, but try and ping it
Power.
off the window.
Okay, so I'm not going to ask you to make a check. The coin flies in and hits the blinds that, like the full blackout curtains that are in the way. It makes a audible sound, and the figure looks up from the book and looks at the coin and is like very confused.
Does it look at me?
It looks back at the door, like right at you, then back at the window, and like sweeps the room a bit. All of its movements still seem to have this very confused air to it.
Can I look up at the ceiling?
Yeah.
You look up and you find it very odd that there is no ceiling, just a black void.
What's the In the room or in the hall?
In the hall.
Can you, Tiff, can you look up and see what the ceiling of the room looks like?
Yeah, what does the ceiling of the room look like?
To you, Tiff, in the room, there seems to be a hazy facsimile of a ceiling. Like it's halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can I throw my hat into the room?
Yeah.
The 20s.
Wait.
Ladies.
Oh, no,
Wait.
you said it already. No, she
No.
said it. I can't.
Shock said if I had gone into the room to get a better look, then I risk the person noticing me.
Yeah.
So therefore, if we go further in, that's when they can start viewing us. Whereas
Yeah.
where we are now, they can't see. So somewhere in between there and here is the sigil
Yeah.
thing that prevents someone from looking out.
Yeah.
Or in.
Little one, do you know where the professor's room is? Or is this where the statue is?
This is where the professor room is. I'm not entirely sure what's with that room, though. It's not where the statue is. I haven't found that yet.
Who, if you don't mind me
Hold
asking,
on, sorry,
is-
Elsie. Hold on. You said the kid said he hasn't found the statue yet?
Right.
Okay. Sorry.
who is staying in this room? Can you describe the person?
Guess a tall guy doesn't look good. I don't know how to say it.
Like he looks sick?
Maybe.
Sad?
A little, yeah.
So a tall, sad man is in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Any other doors form out in the hall with us, Shock?
Now that you're looking for it, there's a couple of other doors that form up and down the hallway, yes.
And they don't disappear.
They're
They look more.
They look more solid, but then it's still kind of that hazy in between kind of state.
Little
Just-
one,
Oh.
hold on. I want to ask the kid. Little one, where did those doors go?
Other rooms, other places. They're doors. They go where they go.
But do they go where Professor Alden or the statue are? You're smart. This is your game. We're just playing.
He takes a moment, thinks about it. He points to one of the doors a few down and says, "That goes to Mr. Alden's room." But I haven't been able to go in there for a few days now.
You guys have got to come up with a plan because I'm about to step into this room and
I was
Do
gonna say.
something
I was
dumb.
about to ask Shock. Is this a hook? We gotta go in the room.
It could be.
But you can't go into this room.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like
Can
to
that-
do?
What was that, Janie?
What do you like to do in this room? What's your favorite game to play in here?
In this room?
Yes.
And just to be clear, he's pointing to the one with the old man in the blanket. Well,
Yeah.
Old man in the blanket. mean, I like playing hide and seek in this room, but Mr. Red always finds me in it.
Well, where does Mr. Red have trouble finding you? Where's your best hiding spot? I won't tell.
Give me a persuade.
Okay.
You're asking a kid to show you his best hiding spot. At the
Yeah.
very least, it has
But-
enough sense to know that showing the best hiding spot defeats the purpose.
I know. And I have such a low persuade, so this is terrible. Yeah.
I will offer my hand to the child
Oh my God.
and say, why don't you show me and we can play hide and seek together?
Yeah, I was the one gonna get snatched. Now you are.
I'm just saying, if the way to go to a kid's heart to show you the hiding spot is to say, let's go play together, we can hide together. And then I can show all of you at the same time. You don't have to stay there. You can follow me.
Yeah, you're assuming the kid doesn't just literally poof you.
Look,
Uh-huh.
does my character look like she understands that?
Nope.
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 Okay. Give me a persuade check.
Can I do fast talk?
I'll allow it.
Thank you. That is a 16, which is under my half.
Okay. So, yes, that works. He does take your hand and he's like, okay. And he starts leading you down the hall.
You guys following me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you go down a few doors, and the kid's leading the way, leading Pip by the hand. But he does, at some point, look back and see the two of you following. And he says, no, only one. And for Tiff and Hattie, there seems to be a wall that just suddenly appears between you and the other two.
Yeah.
Looking around, you find yourselves in a completely different hallway, going a completely different direction.
Together or separate?
Oh, you're together.
Okay. Fucking Penelope.
I love this for me. Shock, thanks.
From Pip's point of view, yes, the two of them just seem to vanish like smoke on the wind.
Is the door to 1402 still there?
The door, well, you are in a completely different hallway.
Where did my friends go?
They were trying to find my special hiding spot, so I sent them away.
All right. Well, maybe they're really good finders. They'll find us eventually.
Mm-hmm. Either that or Miss Green will find them.
Who? That was Elsie.
Miss Green.
Miss Green. Oh, we're using made-up names now.
Oh no,
I'm
he's not.
Spider-Man. Oh, yep. Is
Mr. Red, Miss Green. Let me ask, Shock, someone in yellow gonna show up?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to save that when we get into the opera house.
Ah. Someone hasn't played the game yet. Fucking King in Yellow is really hot. Just saying. Is Miss Green nicer than Mr. Red?
Sometimes.
Does she like new people?
Yes. Usually.
Does she like to play games like Mr. Red?
No, she does not like to play games with Mr. Red.
Okay. Here I am with a ghost. Ghosts
You
are
didn't
real.
ask what kind of games Miss Green plays.
What kind? That's a good question. What kind of games does Miss Green play?
She likes tag.
LOL. You guys are fucked.
Mm-hmm. Janie has to go.
Mm-hmm.
And as if hide and go seek isn't so scary. I've seen.
No, it can be, but yes. That does seem like a good stopping point. The party divided, lost in the halls of the hotel. One being guided by a small child ghost. And you know of at least two others that are maybe not evil? Or at least not evil in the eyes of a kid who's probably been around them for who knows how long. But yes, we're going to be cutting it here as one of our numbers does have some place to be in a very short of a time being. So I thank you all for joining us. We'll be coming back at the first. I also suck at outros, as you can tell. We'll be rejoining for the part 2 of this particular episode at the beginning of August. First Saturday, as always. Well, not always, but we'll try to make it as often as possible first Saturdays. I have been your keeper for this evening, Shockpoint Failure. You can find me on Twitter at Shockpoint622, as well as here on Twitch by Shockpoint Failure. The next time you'll be able to catch me will in fact be this Monday, back on my own personal streams, where I will be fulfilling the promise that I have made.
You said Monday?
Monday.
This Monday.
The 3rd?
The 3rd.
Bet.
Oh, I don't have a stream that night? Bet.
I don't either. Let's go.
Yes. But that has been me. If we would like, we can go around the round table and give out our outros where we can be found next before we dump in on our friends over at Lost Caravan. I believe it's Lost Caravan.
I think so. Yeah. They're the only ones I know of that are live right now, unless somebody else.
Okay. We start off with Jamie earlier. Optimistics.
That's
Just
me.
yeah.
Yes. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. Finish, Shock. Finish your
I
statement.
was going to say, we start off with Janie first. Let's start off with you this time.
Okay. Well, I suspected you would do this, so I'm prepared for my outro, which means I'm gonna mess it up. It's funny because this time I am not flustered and I am not scared for anything anymore. Ironically enough, I've got a ghost buddy now. I guess Pip believes in ghosts now. Great. You know, you can't talk your way out of this one. So it's just like, oh, there's a ghost child, and now I'm holding its hand. Their temperature of their hands are probably about the same. Cold hands and all that. Let's see.
Do you have the same the hand temperature of a corpse?
She might. No, probably not. So tomorrow I have been drafted to play Locust again. You can't keep me away from that game, I guess. Where I will be playing Troy the basketball boy. Let's see what awful things a High School Musical reference can do. It's on the Lost Caravan at 8 p.m. And then on the 6th, Penelope's birthday, I will be playing a fun little game called Cult, which nobody warned me about, and I think I signed up for something very scary. And then on the 9th, again, I will be playing Locust. Again, this is 2 separate games. This is not the continuation of Locust Loan. That is done. Check that out. All of these games are on Lost Caravan. And then the rest of my month is pretty clear until the 26th, where I will be playing a different game of Call of Cthulhu over on the Lost Caravan, where you can find Penelope's sister, who has a significantly better chance of survival than Penelope. Thank you, Cass, for rolling my sheet for me. I
have 1 skill, and it's rolling really good for character creation in Call of Cthulhu.
So,
apparently, yeah.
I am also on the Lost Caravan for that. All of these will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until the 29th, where you can find me back here for Spies.
Yep.
Where I will be in the same situation I was last weekend.
It'll be fine.
It's fine.
I hate you guys so much.
I'm the one in danger this time.
So, that's all from me. That's my month of July. Who am I sending it over to, Shock?
Janie's gotta go. So,
yes,
Janie.
So, Janie.
Bye, all.
I mean, commitment to the bit.
Well, I don't.
You'll be here with us playing Spy Game at the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mary's back.
Mary's back.
Yep.
We miss her.
I
I
mean,
miss her.
I feel like Mary's the only one out of all of you that paid their taxes, which means Mary's the only one that contributes to
I pay my
Watchmaker's
taxes.
pension. You pay
I just-
taxes to the crown.
No, I do not. I live in Switzerland.
Oh, Mary's the boring one, right?
Mary is an enigma wrapped in a mystery.
One of these days, I want to play somebody not boring.
Mary is anything but boring.
Are y'all ready for me to take you to the end screen, or is this still an outro?
We're we're still doing outros, fail.
One last outro. Cass, if you could take us away.
Yeah, I am Cassidy, Yoda Almighty, I answer to it all. I will be here on Singularity next Sunday for the Knights of Paintown. I think the name is Fragments of Tomorrow's Apocalypse, I think is the name. Which is gonna be fun. And then again, I will be back here for Spy Game at the end of the month, and back in August, I might pop up different places. I don't know. We'll see.
All right. I believe that is it. Thank you all once again for joining us. I hope to catch you all next time. Have a nice night, everybody.
All right, you should be out.